Welcome, Bethel students, to EDUC 815's fourth week of class, in which we're going to talk about Skype. Skype is a video conferencing software. It's free and it allows you to talk computer to computer and to share your screen. If you've never done this before, I think you're going to find that it's a really excellent tool, and I'm sure you'll find that you'll use it often. There are, of course, other ways of doing the same thing, including FaceTime. If you have Apple products, you could do Google Hangouts. You could do something called Jing. But for this class, we're going to focus on Skype. What you need for Skype is pretty simple. You're going to need a webcam. If your device already has a webcam built in, that will work. You'll also need a microphone. Same thing. If your device has a microphone, you can use that. If not, you're going to have to find an auxiliary camera and microphone and be able to plug it into your device for this to work. Finally, you're going to need to be able to download Skype. Skype is available cross-platform. Here is their website, www.skype.com/en. It works on Apple and Windows. I currently have an Apple machine, but you can see that it's available, and you simply download it and it's free. From there, you will be able to type into this box here the different people you're searching for to talk to. I would love to show you that, but I don't want to reveal the contact information of my own contacts. So what you're going to do for this week is you're going to type in my username, which is jaywalking uphill, and search for me. It's going to send me an invite, and it's going to add you to my contacts, and from there we can talk from computer to computer for free. With Skype, if you wanted to call from your computer to a cell phone, that actually costs money. And for the purposes of this course, we're not asking you to make a phone call from your computer to a cell phone, so you won't need to be spending any money to do this. If you need to make a phone call ever from a computer to a phone, my recommendation is that you use Google Hangouts, because you're able to do that function for free. I've used that on occasion if my phone isn't working, and it's worked quite well. The features or advantages of Skype are that, as I said, computer to computer is free, and you're also able to share your screen. So if you need to make a presentation or edits or have some kind of a guided conversation, that's helpful. I provided a YouTube video in the Moodle course if you want to learn how to share screens, and when you call me this week, we're able to set that up for you. And again, there are other ways to do this, but in this course, we're going to use Skype. There are several uses of Skype in education. One way is if you want to bring in an expert but don't have the funds to fly them in on a plane, you can often set them up via Skype and bring their expertise into your building for free. This could work inside the classroom if you're covering a certain unit, or certainly for professional development. I've seen several authors offer to do a virtual visit using Skype. They do charge a fee, but again, it's much cheaper than bringing them in and having to pay for airfare, meals, etc. Another way you can employ this technology is by having your whole class chat with another classroom. They could be across the country or across the world, but that's a nice way to get a window into what other people are doing. There's also personalized professional development. If you have professional learning communities, but you've got teachers in your building who teach a highly specialized thing, for example, they might be the only dance teacher in the district, but they want to connect with other people in other districts, having a webcam allows that person to connect with somebody in their same subject area over Skype, and they can connect that way, and I think it can be rich and meaningful. Or if you need teachers to connect across district, but they don't have time to travel from building to building, that would be a way to do it. Finally, I think it's very helpful in collaborative work. Certainly in this program, if you need to have work done on your dissertation. Sometimes you can Skype in with professors, share your screen, and get work done quickly and efficiently without having to drive to Bethel, etc. I think you can find even more uses for Skype, but those are some main ones that come to mind. This week, your assignment is to download Skype. And in our Bethel Moodle course, under week 4, you're going to see that this gives you the information for video conferencing with Skype, directions about how to make a phone call, and you can watch this YouTube video to show how to do a screen share. It's pretty easy to do. Your task is to schedule a phone call with me. You can get that phone call done during this week of class, but I'm just asking that you schedule it with me this week, and if we need to do it throughout the rest of the course, I'm fine with that as long as it gets done by the time the class ends. So what I want you to do is refer to the document scheduling a phone call with me. It lists my schedule, and then I want you to email me with a time that would work for you, and we will confirm that time. I'd also like you to include your cell phone number in that email, so that if we need to reschedule or if there's some technical problems that aren't working, we're able to connect with each other. My cell phone number is also listed in that document. And finally, make sure once you've downloaded Skype, there is a test phone call you can practice to make sure your audio and video are working, but make sure you add me as a contact prior to our phone conversation. In addition to making a phone call or setting up a phone call time with me, the other thing you're going to need to do is the discussion forum for this week. And we are looking at what are the most effective ways you have experienced technology being used to improve or enhance instruction. Certainly if you're able to bring in an expert via Skype, that's going to improve or enhance your work. And this is something interesting to look at. Where is the proof that technology actually does improve instruction? Great things to chew on. So again, make sure that you are downloading Skype and you're connecting with me this week, or we've set up a time at some other point in this course to connect, and you're answering this discussion question. Again, if you have problems or you've got questions about how this works, please email me or call. Have a great week.